Hello and welcome to your reading. As you can see, there are no zodiac signs and no pick a card. This message will find exactly who it is meant to find when it is meant to find you. So let's see what message found you right now. You've got the Three of Pentacles, Hanged Man, Ace of Cups. Okay. What I'm getting from this is definitely between you and the universe. Okay, this is between you and the universe. Because I'm getting this energy that you asked the universe for help while you were like dangling down this cliff. And you were like, oh my gosh, you need to get yourself out of here. You need to get yourself up from there. How are you going to get out of there? How are you going to get up from there? It seems like a situation that's almost impossible to get out of, a situation that will take an absolute miracle to get out of, that you found yourself facing in the real world. And the universe was like, just keep going, okay? Just keep holding on there. Just keep holding on there. And for a while, you were like, you're holding on, dude. You done been holding on. You've been holding on for so long, and the universe kept saying and kept telling you, your circumstances will be improved. Your circumstances will be changed. Just keep holding on. And it's almost like from a moment of hanging there and looking at the clouds, and your arms are hurting, your muscles are aching, but you're hanging in there, okay? You start to appreciate the view that you're seeing, and you're looking around at the view and you're appreciating it, and you're like, wow, like the sky is beautiful. The view is like so beautiful from up here. The clouds are stunning. The sky is beautiful. The sunset is beautiful. And you're looking at it and you're like, wow, what a view. What a view to be able to see all of this. What a position to be in, to be able to see things from this perspective. What a position to be in. And your heart started opening up, and you just started to like take in the beauty of what was around you, even though your muscles were aching and you didn't know how much longer you could hold on. But you even thought this, you were even like, you know what, if you were to fall and you were to fall, what would it feel like to fall through those clouds? Okay, you thought about that. You were like, that might be an interesting feeling. Like, you've never fallen through a cloud before. What would that feel like to actually fall? What would it feel like to be weightless and fall through the sky? What would that feel like? Your mind started opening up to these perspectives and these possibilities that the average person just doesn't think about, that the average person is never really in a situation to be able to see. Okay? And they're also not engineered to a way that they're even able to see that. But you are. So you use that. You use that, the essence of who you are, to see these things. And before you knew it, you were not hanging from the cliff anymore. You were looking at the same sunset and the same clouds, but this time from a hot air balloon. And you looked beneath your feet and you're like, oh my gosh, you're standing in a hot air balloon. How did that happen? How did you go from hanging in there and your muscles are aching to sipping champagne in a hot air balloon? How did your feet touch the solid foundation of this hot air balloon and you're still seeing the same view? You appreciated your way into that better circumstances. That is a direct transition, the direct timeline jump that you are experiencing. That it's maybe not, you didn't know how the help came, but it came. You didn't know how you got into the hot air balloon, but you did. This is the energy that you're currently in. And I'm also getting this energy that like the universe is appreciating the talents that you are currently working with in your day-to-day life, but there's also other talents of yours that are also being called upon at this time as well. It's like it's being pulled out of the back pocket of the universe, and it's like these talents of yours can also bring in a lot of success and a lot of growth and expansion in your life. So these talents are about to be utilized from what you already possess. There is a sense here with the Sun, the High Priestess, and the Knight of Wands that you are meant to be seen. That the talents and the gifts that you possess, that not even you tap into too often, are meant to be discovered and seen by the world. This is, so for example, okay, just a little example, okay? Let's say you are a phenomenal musician. Okay, we're just using the example of what's happening on this Three of Pentacles card. And you're in the studio and you're singing and you're making amazing records. But you're also insanely deep and intuitive with the High Priestess. And now you go on a podcast and they're asking you about your record. But suddenly you start opening up and you start speaking to the heart of the people, and you start speaking about, you open up the depth of who you are, of how you get the lyrics that you sing, of how you get the passion that you possess, and you open up this part of you that is a natural God-given talent of connection to people. And suddenly you are invited on another podcast, and another one, 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 and another one. And most of the time it's not even to do with the record that you just put out, but they just want to hear you. They just want to hear you speak. They just want to ask you questions. And suddenly you don't find yourself at the awards show for the record that you just produced, but you find yourself at the award show for Woman of the Year. Just an example, okay? Just an example. Humanitarian of the Year. There's something like this currently happening in your life. You've got the Eight of Swords. The Knight of Wands. That Knight of Wands really wanted to make a statement. So I forgot to mention this Knight of Wands now. So the Knight of Wands is the fastest moving card of the Knights. It's the fastest moving Knight of the whole entire deck. You have the Eight of Swords here with the Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes when us as humans, when our destinies are so big and we are also intuitive with the High Priestess, we're sometimes scared of fully stepping into that destiny, because we can feel how big it is, and we can feel how out of our comfort zone it actually is. And we know it's going to take so much of us to be able to be perceived and seen by so many people, and to be able to be known and live in the minds and live in the awarenesses of so many people, that we hide ourselves away, that we're like, oh my gosh, we're okay with taking a slice of the pie, but maybe not the whole pie. And the universe is like, but the whole pie is yours. In fact, the flavors in this pie can only be eaten by you, because you are the only one that is not allergic to it. On this whole entire planet, this pie is just made for you. This pie is only meant for you. It is custom made for you. You cannot share this pie with other people. You can't just take a slice and be like, here's a slice for you, because nobody else is not allergic to the ingredients in that pie. It's very specific. It's for you. And only you can walk that path, just how Cinderella's shoes can only fit her. Only you can walk that path. And there's this like life-changing shift that is currently happening in your life, where rapidly you are overcoming your fears. Rapidly you are stepping out of mental confinement and the mental cage that makes you doubt who you are, that makes you doubt what you're actually capable of in this world, what you're capable of achieving. And this is monumental. This is big. It's like you're gearing to stand up. It's like you have your hands on the ground, and you're sitting on the ground, and you're about to push yourself up. And you're about to be like, okay, this is very scary, very weird, but you're stepping out of there. Because you know what? You're taller than the gate that's trying to keep you in. You can step right on over it. Okay, do you want me to say that again? You are taller than the gate that's trying to keep you in. You can step right over it. You're too big of an energy to contain. There isn't really anything in this universe other than the actual literal universe itself that will be able to contain you. You already have a home. It's right here in the universe. The universe is your domain. You are a big energy. You are the sun energy. You're not just the sun, you're also the high priestess. You are connected to all. You are a big energy. So these mental cages and these confinements, it's never going to feel satisfying. It's never going to feel like it's good enough, or that you can settle there, because you can't. It's too small to keep you. There will always be depression and anxiety mixed with confinement within circumstances that are too small to keep you, because you're meant to, the world is supposed to be your oyster, because that's how big of an energy you are. Wow. The moon. Okay. You don't see any of this coming, do you? You just don't. I mean, you feel it a little bit. Like I'm saying these words and you feel it in your body and you can envision the possibility, but this is not just a possibility. It is your possibility. It's not just a something that you can reach towards. It is yours that you can reach towards. Like I said, a very specific buy that only you are not allergic to. If you don't do it, there isn't really going to be somebody else that does it in the way that you can. And I feel like there's multiple talents that you are going to excel in, that you are going to branch out in. But there's like this essence of yours, it needs to be seen, it needs to be felt, which brings me to the Chariot. Okay? You are over the mountain. And you're sitting in your car, and your heart is racing, and you feel a lot of adrenaline. And it feels like you're going downhill, but you're getting away from that mountain. You're zooming away from it. And you have this hope and this wonder in your eyes, that this vulnerability in your eyes of you're trusting the universe. You have already jumped. There's no not trusting now. You've jumped. You can see in the distance the cliff that you used to hang from, and you're currently getting away from it. And now you're going downhill. And you know that feeling that you get in your stomach when you're in a car and you're going downhill? It's like your stomach is dropping, and like it's like adrenaline, and you know, like that feeling in your stomach. That is what you're getting. But your feet is fully on, and you're speeding that car forward. because you know that you're getting away. And now this brings me to the song that is like coming up now, which is like, she got away. She got away. You might want to like listen to that song. 1515. You're getting away. Okay, this is your reading. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. Bye.